Hi, I wanted to go through my parent back to school night presentation really quickly, and then you can look at it at your leisure. But just in case you weren't able to attend the meeting and you'd like a little inside information, we'll go through this briefly. I've been in California almost all my life. There's most of the schools I've attended. I've been here teaching with these lovely people for this is my 19th year, and I'm kind of a forever learner. I come at this with the perspective of making these two humans who are now a freshman and a middle schooler. So, any parenting tips I'm always very interested in. So, send me an email anytime. But this is a challenge, making certain that these young people are heading on the right direction. So as I'm working with kids, I'm usually looking at them with a couple of hats on as well. Our biology class is a pretty traditional collection of subjects and topics. Your students are working on pulling apart laboratories and identifying all the components, making certain that they are an actual controlled experiment, and then actually designing some of the experiments on their own as well. We'll have our first 3 units completed by October 7th and 8th. That's when they'll take their midterms. And then we'll have 3 or 4 more units and finish the entire semester of biology class on the 21st and 22nd of December. So this 4x4 schedule is something to behold. It's very quick. And we'll have progress notes halfway between the midterm and the final exam. But this is a culminating class. This is a cumulative set of assessments, and it's a cumulative class. Um, Here's your inside scoop. You want to get your kid to check you into Google Classroom, please. And I've attached an instructional video if you want to do this on your own. It'll talk you through really what you're going to see there. If you click this icon on any of the students' devices, you'll get into their Google Classrooms. But they have to be logged onto a device. It's not something that you can, as a parent, log on and see all of the information there. So please do take a peek at that. That's something that should be looked at by your student, and depending upon your student's need, maybe by you each day as a pattern that you're trying to set and a set of expectations so you know where you can see the goings on of our classes and what tasks are needing to be turned in, what has been turned in and what hasn't been. Our textbook is online. They'll go through their ck12.org link. That's always something that I will send out to them. And students are going to have a notebook. I have the link for the I'll have a link for the textbook with their assignments, but in the agenda for our class, which can be found in our Google Classroom, there is a set of slides that gets updated. So every few pages that we add to our notebook, our slides will also have them updated. So student notebooks should be home every single night, and students should be reviewing the contents of those notebooks each night as a part of their regular practice. This is my image I stole from another teacher who said that they think of the 4x4 schedule kind of like this. Big old shark in the water, and that's your beautiful little student. You and I are hanging out in that helicopter and trying to watch and make certain that they don't actually text too much or blow off homework assignments. So you and I are teammates on this. How else? Please do help your students come up with some patterns when they get home. I know that there's an awful lot of busy activities after school, but there needs to be some kind of pattern. Where do they do their homework? How do they follow up and get assistance? What does the time frame look like? Please ask your students to show you the daily agenda in their Google Classroom. Sometimes we're just not going to recognize these humans, but that's biology. That's the way it's supposed to be. Just keep on giving hugs and love and support at every turn. There's additional help here listed out. We have a wonderful wellness center. You can find emails right on the school's website. Just go to the main website for WHS with Pre-Chi. And then all of our counselors also are typically the way that you'll get to that wellness center, but you can self-refer, and so can your students. Email me anytime. Pack period is something that we've got built into the schedule. So that's a short little window of 20 to 25 minutes on Mondays and Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays built into the day. Usually we will go hunting for students, but Students are told if they're released, if they're in good standing, or if there's something specific that they need to work on. But students can usually also stay with their teacher if they ask, and just have a quiet place to work as well. Tutors are also available, but that would be something that you would get through your counselor, or I can direct you where to go for that. I've got a little welcome back video up here that your student leaders for student government put together for us. Our theme this year is All In. And in the spirit of All In, I've included a list of all the clubs that we have on campus. And there is going to be a Club Rush Day tomorrow, Wednesday, in the middle of our school day during our one lunch. And so we would love students to participate in something other than their 4 classes. We would love for them to get involved in some social groups or some service groups on campus. And that's all I got. So please feel free to email me at any time, and I appreciate your attention to this.